Hey. It's been a minute, right? I know. But first and foremost, thank you for watching. Secondly, we only do reactions about things that we care about or that we're interested about. Look, I'm gonna be honest. The game of the YouTube algorithm is to do reactions for everything. I'm not that dude. I'm gonna react to stuff that I actually want to react to, that's game related or music related or movie related. So that's why we did reactions to the Batman, Spider-Man. By the way, great movie. If you haven't seen it, I don't know what to tell you about this whole spoiler embargo. If you haven't seen it by now, good luck dodging the internet, I guess. That being said, though, I cut on Astatech. Who is Astatech? Astacross's stream and saw him dissecting a scene from a trailer of Destiny 2 that I hadn't seen. Moments later, I get a DM from the homie Paul, and all it just says is man, and immediately I'm like, all right, let's go to YouTube. Look what's number 14 on trending for gaming. Destiny's 2 Witch Queen, and it's showing off Savathûn's throne world. Look, it's less than a month for Witch Queen, and I'm gonna be honest, now is the best time as ever to get back into Destiny 2 if you fell off of it for a little bit. There's a lot to do, a lot of stuff that's going away, a lot of changes is happening. The meta has shifted drastically in Crucible, actually way more fun now, in my opinion. Even though it does lead to some sweaty things, this looks like it's gonna be interesting. So I'll tell you what, let me stop talking. Let's actually get into the video. Let's see what's going on. It's me! Carolina blue chick, pedal to the metal, feeling like a puppet in the devil in the pedal. I don't know. I've been on this J. Cole kick because I need to get some sleep. I'm just joking. I'm joking, man. I love J. Cole. All right, relax. Good God. Destiny 2, Witch Queen. All right, let's see what's up. Let's see how this going. It's a minute 28 seconds. Let's see what we got in here, man. All right.
Guardian, do you read me?
We're here, Icon.
Whoa.
What is this place?
Man, this is gonna get nuts.
We're in the domain of
This is gonna be nuts.
things are never what they seem. Be careful.
Okay. What was that? What was that? Did we do that? We made platforms? That's it. Okay. Look at the good. Oh my God.
Tell me, oh honored guest.
Let me take my hand off the mouse. Hold on.
To escape. This throne world is indistinguishable from my own mind, Guardian.
Oh.
Every step taken, every bullet fired, I keep and count them all. It's not too late to turn around.
Whoa. Okay. Let's go back. Let's go back.
Things are not
Let's go back. I saw some things. So this part was interesting to me. What happened to the Guardian right there? And they also did a really good job with this because this is essentially an emote. This is definitely like the you got me emote, but they used it for this to kind of show off the severity of the situation. That's pretty cool. That's pretty clever. Even the little double vision effect they added to it. Yeah. Oh my God, you are ugly. Not only are you ugly, you are ugly as hell. There was something else I wanted to see. Hold on. This part. What is that? So our Guardian, this is our Guardian. This is Void. This is the shield. What is this? What is that? He's like placing it down. Is this what kind of? All right, so this definitely ties into Void 3.0, right? You know what? Let's talk about it. That's interesting. They're showing off a little bit of the powers and everything, but let's talk about how immersive this looks. This looks huge. This looks like the darkness. This looks like what was the raid? Deep Stone Crypt, right? A little bit. This part. What is happening? All right, let's run it. So out the gate, the big thing about Destiny 2, it's been under fire for its marketing. Well, not necessarily its marketing, but the pricing of like the DLC and everything, right? We do know that Witch Queen is going to be one of the biggest updates to happen to this thing. There was also another big update that happened first or second week in December that shifted the meta as far as a lot of weapons and things like that. Wait, I just noticed that. Did that point? Excuse me? It did point. It pointed. It pointed. Whoa! 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 Alright, forget this for a second. Let's actually talk about what I really want from Destiny 2. Destiny 2 has been rated T for teen for the longest. And it's great. It's awesome. It's cool. It'll probably stay rated T for teen. But if you read the lore or know anything about anything in the lore, there are some very M-rated things in there. Destiny has been a game for like years. The fan base for Destiny has aged enough for us to get into some really M-rated darkness type ish, right? Like that'd be super dope for me. Not saying necessarily horror per se, because I mean, there's only so much you can do as far as that. Well, actually, let me take that back. You could do a lot with the horror element here in Destiny 2. I would love if they took some chances and made this thing like dark, because I mean, they're leading into a title that's called Lightfall. Obviously, there's going to be some characters that's passing or dying or whatever the case may be. I mean, Osiris literally had this thing possessing him. So like, let's not talk about Destiny 2 being like, oh, I don't know if it can actually cross over. Yes, it can. All the elements are already there. I think it'd be great, because one of the other things that I've always wanted for Destiny is to include some of those lore pieces as like optional side missions that you can play. They started leaning into it a little bit with the exotic quests that they give you, like for instance, the one that you have to do for Risk Runner, Harbinger for Hawkmoon, the stage for Dead Man's Tale. All of those are going away, by the way. So if you have not done those, you should, in order to grind out for DMT and for Hawkmoon and get a good roll, or at least I would say God roll, but I know my RNG, so I say at least a solid roll that you're like, it's not bad, and then you can keep it and then just be mad 2 years later when you didn't grind it out properly. Am I talking to myself? I just know I ran the Lake of Shadows Nightfall like 9 times on Grandmaster, and I got 1 pally, and it wasn't even a good roll. So like, why am I here? Why do I continue to do this? What are we talking about? This looks like really good. And of course, this will have the campaign. There's going to be an option for legendary, and it's going to be like an actual story driven thing. And so I'm really, really hoping that it leads up to it lives up to the hype in this case, because I'm not 100% sure Destiny 2 can survive if it doesn't. Destiny has had a lot of flub drops that seem like it's going to be big, and then it happens, and then you're just like, oh, not quite there. Bungie has done everything right in the last year, outside again of the pricing debacle, content wise, guns wise. Since Season of the Splicer, they've been moving in the proper direction, in my opinion. So that's why we've been talking about Destiny more, because again, there used to be a running joke on this channel where I would say, I'll never tell someone to play Destiny 2, but if you play it and you need somebody to play it with you, by all means, I'm with it. We can run it together. That sentiment is changing. It's now becoming a thing where I actually look forward to play weekly. I think this is going to cap it off, if it's good. I think the other thing on this that I think everyone already knows is that this is essentially Destiny 3. I feel like if Bungie had their way, there never would have been a Destiny 2, and it just would have evolved over time, kind of like Warframe did, right? It's wild referencing Warframe in this light, because I used to have so many jokes for Warframe, and Warframe understood their player base quicker than Destiny did. At this point, it's just a tip of the hat, right? But yeah, this is essentially Destiny 3 like the beginning, I think, as far as the story for concerning light and darkness. And so yeah, they're showing off a lot of cool powers. They're showing off the Throne World, how she's able to manipulate everything. I think my biggest question is how we get to this point, because we know that Savathûn's going to eventually break out of whatever crystal that she's in. We don't know exactly what's going to happen to Osiris. So we know this is point B. We're at point A right now, where Queen Mara is trying to like gather the Tachyon witches in order to free Savathûn from Osiris without killing Osiris. Now, how things go horribly wrong and we get to this point, that remains to be seen. And I think that's what I'm interested in the most, how we get to this point, because it looks like this point is going to be fun to play. Is there anything about the trailer that stuck out to you guys? I'm curious. Hit me up in the comments, man. Let's talk about it. If you enjoyed the reaction, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff. I hate having to say that, but YouTube algorithm's weird. So there you go. My name's LJ. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Let's talk about it again if they drop something else. How about that?